Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage, sponsored by SRS Distribution. My name's Karen Edwards, and we are live at the International Roofing Expo. And I'm sitting here with Dean from Ingage. Welcome, Dean.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you
you.
can see the line starting to
I know
form
it's crazy. There's
because
a massive line right in front of
yeah,
us.
the show doors are about to open here in a few minutes, and people are really excited. It's been a pretty busy show, pretty steady, lots of people here. But before we get into talking about the show, let's talk about you and
Thank you.
Engage. So
Yeah,
introduce yourself, who you
sure.
are, what you do there, and a little bit about Engage.
Appreciate it. Yeah. So Dean Curtis, I'm the CEO of Engage. I've been at the company for a very long time. It's interesting because I think the origin story of the company is pretty interesting. We
Yeah.
were we were doing a lot of other things, and then about 2019, we figured out home improvement was a good place to sell what we were making. And we
Oh,
found product market fit in this industry. So what
yeah.
we do is we help contractors with great sales content. So you think about that kitchen table conversation. How
Yes.
can you enable your sales team with the best possible confidence building materials for them and for the prospect, right? So a confident sales rep sells more,
Yeah.
and a confident purchaser on the other side also buys more. So we have built a platform that allows you to create amazing content, share it with the sales team to make sure they have the latest version. It's always up to date. It's always available on their device. And then we give sales leadership analytics on the back end to understand
Yeah.
how that salesperson is actually using the content, and they can share it with the customer. So after the fact, if you leave behind with them,
Right.
you can actually see the path that customer took through the content as well. So lots of really cool
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Because so many times with sales teams, um, salesperson number one makes their own PowerPoint or whatever tool they're using, and then salesperson number two does it a little differently.
Totally.
And yeah, this is creating a consistent presentation
Yeah.
that everyone uses. But the analytics part is fascinating to me because if you see that one salesperson is closing significantly more sales than this salesperson, you can see where they're spending time,
That's
right?
right.
As they move through that presentation. And maybe you'll see that this salesperson, they're not talking enough about XYZ.
Well, there's a great company will train their sales team on a sales process. So they'll spend hours, I mean,
Yeah.
literally hours, making sure they understand, hit these points in this amount of time. You shouldn't be in the home more than this, for this. You should spend this much time on financing. You should maybe spend this much time talking about the company. And what the analytics do is they give the evidence to say, hey, I'm doing this. And you can
Yeah.
even pair it with some of the speech analytics platforms like Rilla and Zero.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can see what they're showing when they're saying what they're saying. So we have an integration with both those platforms.
Oh,
Super
nice.
powerful. Now, what's interesting is that we always get the feedback of, oh, I don't know if I want people really seeing what I'm doing. And I actually look at it the opposite way. Maybe you're doing it a little differently than how it was trained. So sales leadership says we should do it this way. And then all of a sudden you close 2, 3, 5 points higher in your close rate because you decided you're going to spend a little less time here and a little more time there. Analytics are going to bear that out.
Right.
And maybe there's something to be learned by sales leadership to say, hey,
You were wrong.
Heidi, you're doing it this way. And boy, that really improved. Why are you doing
Yeah.
it that way? Can
Yeah.
we learn from each other? So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the big brother of analytics.
Right.
It's the helpful brother of analytics to
Helpful.
say,
Yeah.
how can
More
I actually
validation.
improve?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and yeah, it's brilliant because how many times the old way, right, was ride-alongs and
Yeah.
oh,
I still think there's value there too,
oh,
right? There's
sure,
nothing like seeing someone I mean, it's why we're here in person at a conference. We're not all sitting behind our
exactly,
computer screens, right?
exactly,
So there's value there, but you can get so many more ride-alongs
right.
when you have technology to help you with that.
Right. Yeah, for sure. So I'm always curious, who builds it? Who puts the presentation together? Because, some people they don't know what colors look good together and they
That is true.
they don't have an eye for it.
So we have multiple options. So it's funny, we use the parlance of the industry, DIY or DFY, right? So do it yourself or done for you.
Done for you.
So when you sign onto the platform, we can let you do it yourself if you have the means to do that. or we have the ability to do it for you.
Yeah.
And we have both design partners, and then we have internal resources that they can pay for to
Right.
help them build, to help a customer build out their content.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because, a lot of contractors are like, I just want to be out in the field and I don't have time to
Most of
worry
it is
about.
buying
Yeah.
back time,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
not that you're judging them on their ability to create content, but they're not expert at that.
Right.
They're expert at production and
Mhm.
sales. Like, we want to help them make the most of the resources that they have. We can support them in whatever way they want to create
Yeah,
content.
no, that's great. So this is day 2 of the show.
Yeah.
What are people looking for when the conversations that you're having at the booth?
Yeah.
How are they? What kind of questions do they have? What do they want to know?
So it's interesting. I had the opportunity to present yesterday
Oh,
in
okay.
one of the breakouts, and I presented on. You think I'd present on presentations? I actually
Right.
presented on technology adoption.
Oh,
So we have a number of people stopping over after that to have that conversation of, hey, can you help me understand? Because my history is all deep technology stuff.
yes.
I'm not a home improvement person. I came to this by accident. So we've actually been having some conversations around that, which is managing change within your business around technology. So that's a big deal.
Right.
I think people don't take it seriously enough.
Right.
Like, if you're going to buy a new piece of technology, is the process it's intended to help actually working without technology? So we
Right.
have some of those conversations. We're meeting with our existing customers. We have a lot of customers. It's great to connect with them in
Yeah.
person to hear their feedback. Hey, could the product do this? Or I'm really
Right.
loving it, and here's a great testimonial. We're literally recording some
Oh,
testimonials
you?
as people pop
Okay,
up.
that's nice. Yeah.
Meeting with partners, and obviously new prospects.
Right.
We always want to have that initial conversation with them in person is always great. And we have a very visual product, so being able to grab an iPad and show them what we
Yes.
do is extremely powerful in
Do
person.
you make your own sales presentations for Ingage?
We, of course, yeah. I mean, it'd be a pretty bad situation if all of a sudden we're using something else. But yeah, no, for
I
sure.
know.
We use the platform to just show all the different ways. It's not about, to me, it's not about feature function.
Yeah.
What I try and do when I talk to someone, I try and identify the real pain that they have in their business. And is there a way that what we do can help them solve that pain?
Right.
If the pain is close rates, if the pain is, hey, we want to make more out of the sparse leads that we have,
Yeah.
how can we help them do that through great content?
Yeah.
How can we build the confidence in that customer so that they see you as a solution to their problem? Those are the
Yeah.
conversations we have.
So if someone is coming out to the show today, where can they find you on the show floor?
We're
you
booth
in-
1545.
1545.
Yep.
There's a kind of a tech section.
Yeah, it's down towards the, I don't know, north south
End or
end, but it's
something?
one of
Yeah.
the end zones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Okay. Yeah, so if you are coming out to the show, stop by, say hi, check it out. It could be something that you didn't know you needed and could solve
Yeah.
a lot of problems for you. If you're not coming to the show, we will miss you, but that's okay because Ingage has a full directory on Roofer's Coffee Shop. You can check them out there, see images, pictures. There's links to the website
Yep.
for how to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
I mean, the best thing to do, seeing is believing.
Yeah.
And we have get a demo link on our website. Absolutely no pressure demo.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes of your time to understand. Our team will do a bit of discovery just like you would in anybody's home.
Right. Yeah.
Is the problem really there that needs to be solved?
Yeah.
And then we'll show you what it is and
Yeah.
how we can help.
Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and we're going to be coming to you all day long live from the Las Vegas Convention Center. So don't go away. We want to see you on